Hello everybody. Angie here. Coming on and do a make with you guys for hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2025. This is a series that I created here on YouTube along with Anna G over at Making Joyful Journals. This is a series where we are taking our love for the Lord and our love for crafting and meshing them together. It's just a very easy collage series. We're doing it twice a month, and for the normal we post our videos every other Wednesday. I'm a little bit late on this one, just have had a busy week. So I'm getting a little late on this one. But yeah, we are all the way up to August 20th. It is a series where we provide a Bible verse along with some other elements that you're required to use in your collage. And then whatever else you choose to do is completely up to you. Just have a little fun and enjoy the process. For this particular make, the Bible verse is Deuteronomy 31:6. The focal image to be used is a shield. The primary color is silver. Paper choice is foam book or yellow pages. And for some type of texture, use a little bit of washi tape. Now you can use anything else along with that you choose, but those are just kind of the guide that you're required to use for the collage. All right, so I've got some things over here next to me. Let's pull those out. We'll go through them and get started. For Deuteronomy, I've got my Bible. I haven't written out my verse yet, but we'll get to that last because I'm not sure what I want to do. For the focal image, we provided some images here, and I do believe there's a shield in here somewhere, so let me dig that out somewhere. Yep, there it is right there. Oh, there's some silver right there. Let me pull that out too. Never know what we might use. Okay, and then the color is silver, and there's a little piece of silver. Maybe I can incorporate that, but I was thinking, hold on. I thought I had a silver marker. That was my thought, but I don't know where it is at the moment. Here it is. I have a silver marker. I have this little piece of silver foiled paper. Let's see what we can do with that. And then yellow book or foam book. I've got these yellow book pages here. I just ripped out a couple of them. We'll use a piece of that. And for washi, I've got all of my washi tapes here. Oh, maybe we can pull some silver out of here as well. We'll see. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. Let's see. Okay. So, as we know, yellow pages, the paper is very, very thin. So I wonder if I just fold it in half, what we can do here. I'm normally working in my coloring book Bible where I have just the margin space to work with, and that's about 3 inches wide. So I've been trying to accommodate my Bible that way. If I fold that in half, that's a little over, that's almost 4 inches. If I fold it in thirds, that would definitely strengthen the paper. Let's see. And that would give me a margin of about, let's see. Well, that's about 2 3/4. That would work. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that then. We can glue that down. Okay. I don't like all that blue. Let's see what we can come up with here. Okay. And we've got some margins right in here, these little blocks. What can we do with that? So there's another one on this side. We'll since we're folding them in a tri-fold, we just need one piece, I think. And I'm looking at this, you guys. Hold on, I got some. Let me open this glue stick pack here. All right, I'm thinking we're just gonna close this up. Strengthen this paper. First of all. And then, I don't know, let's see. Trying to think. Just some little inexpensive glue sticks that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. Back in school is in. And I went to look, because I love school supplies. You know, they come in handy for our junk journaling. They didn't really, nothing much caught my eye, but I grabbed some of these little inexpensive glue sticks. They're not the best, but they come in handy when a pinch. The paper's real thin, they kind of work for you. Okay, that strengthens that a little bit. And what am I looking for lengthwise? That's pretty long, isn't it? Let's cut that down just a little bit. Where's my scissors? Well, I'm looking. I like these little blocks here with these rectangle shapes here. I'm thinking maybe just cut it down a little bit. Okay, let's see, that gives us about 10 inches. That's a little bit better. Still a little long, but I can work with that. Okay. It's still a little flimsy. So let me grab my scrap papers here. Let me get my washi tape out of the way for a minute. I just got my bag of scraps here. I'm just going to see what's... That's not enough. These are just leftover pieces from a 12 by 12 that I had. That's gold, not silver, but the size is good. I think I like this oh, they're both the same, aren't they? Use this one. Okay, we're going to use that one as well. Oh, here's some silver. Look at that. What can we do with that? All right, we're going to try and use that. Because I just got an idea. What if, hang in there with me, guys. I got dots come together. Let's see. If I cut this down right there and right about there. And if I cover this block right here, a little bit wide, I need to trim it down just a bit. Okay, but then we need another one. We'd need two the same size, and I don't have two that'll fit. What if, this side's a little bit longer, so I'm going to cut that down. Let's see what we can come up with. Clean up this edge a little bit. Okay, we're going to put that down on there. See if this glue stick will hold it. Okay, so there we've got one of the prompts, which is Yellow Pages. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of wet glue as well because we're getting into layers here and this glue stick isn't the best. Okay, let's see here. Need a little reinforcement. Okay, that out a little bit. Not too bad. Okay, now I'm thinking that's not going to work. Let me grab another piece of scrap paper. Got some more of this. Do some more cutting. I'm going to come up with something here, guys. Hang in there. I want it to fit right inside of these little rectangle spaces here. So let's cut it down to about there. And we're going to make two of them. One, doesn't have to be exact. And two. Okay, because we have to have enough to show the Yellow Pages underneath, right? Something like that. right, but now I have an idea. Look at that. Did you know? I want that. So, to be able to use that, I'm going to cut out that text block. Or should I say so that text block will show. And let's see if I can do that. Ideas come from all over. Okay. Let's see, right about there. Right about there. Now, I may not get this exact, but guys, hang in there. Okay, let's see how that's going to work out. I'm just winging this, guys. Hang in there. Yes, look at that. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's put that down. Okay, now for down here, I was going to cut another one, but we're just going to leave it blank because it doesn't have any text on there that I really care for. So we'll just cover that up. Okay, now I want to cut this down a little bit, and I think I'm just gonna maybe do something like this. All right, I'm just thinking as I go. Let's see. Now we got to use some washi tape and the shield. So let's cut this shield out. See how I want to use that. Okay, let me put that right there. Okay, and we still got to use some silver because I didn't use any of this. I could do something like that though. Let's see. It's not quite big enough. We'll use this. I've already changed my mind twice, but we're coming together. Oops. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, now I'm going to cut this out and leave just a little bit of a trim. Bring it closer to me so I can see. Looks like a nice shield. Look at that. I like it. Okay, we're going to put that down on there. Okay, I feel like I want to use a little bit more silver somewhere. See if I can cut a straight line. Maybe put another little piece right down here. Pretty straight. Okay, and then could use the back side of this. Let me cut that down a little bit more. No sense in I think that will fit. Right in there, yes. It's getting a little dirty with my sticky gluey fingers, but we're gonna figure this out. Hoping this will stick, being this little metallic style paper here. I think it will, as long as I use enough glue. I think I'll be all right. Okay. And here I am with all these layering, and I still have not used washi tape yet. I just thought about that, so I gotta figure out some washi tape. Let's see. So let me grab that. What can we use? Maybe something with a little bit of color, I don't know. Got all that gray. I think we'll use some plain, something plain. Okay. Maybe go along the outside. To reinforce this, this is washi tape. Coming together, guys, it's coming together. A little on the bottom. digging it. I am digging it. Okay, I think we'll just go all the way across the top as well, so it'll look uniform. And one more side. Very nice. Look at that, guys. What do you think? Okay, now my silver, we got silver, but I want to use this silver pen as well. And I have some hole reinforcers here. I'm going to grab a hole reinforcer. And I'm going to color over it with silver marker. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. And got a hole punch. Okay. Now we've got to do the Bible verse. Okay, so let me pull out my Bible. And my handwriting is not the best, but we're gonna write the verse right in this bottom section, right down here. Got my page marked. And it is Deuteronomy, what was it? 31:6. Okay, I'm gonna grab a marker. I think I'll do it in black. All right. And I wonder how this will look on here. Oh, it's not gonna work very well. D. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, no problem. We're just gonna write it up here. Okay, so 31:6 reads, guys, where are we at here? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And that's a long verse. Let me write that out here as best I can. And this marker is not working too well. Hope I can fit it all in here. I think I will. Okay, where am I? Okay, that's it. Barely fit it in there. And then I guess I can do, all right, Deuteronomy up here. (31:6). Okay. And I like that because it says, did you know? That caught my eye. Did you know this? Did you know God's got you? God is with you. Look at that, guys. And it's going to be a bookmark. What do you think? I just need to put a little tassel or something there. I don't have anything on my desk because I didn't know I'd be making a bookmark today, but I will add that later. But look at that, guys. Did you know God is with you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. All right, that is my make. Let me make sure I've got everything in there. I've got the verse, I've got the shield, I've got silver, I've got the phone book, yellow pages, and I've got washi. And I've got myself a really nice bookmark right there. Look at that. It's a little bit larger than my Bible, but I am pleased with that very much. But I do want to highlight the Bible verse that this pertains to. So let's do that real quick. There we go. All right, that came out quite nice, if I do say so. All right, guys, that is my make. A really nice little bookmark there using all the prompts. And I am silver, washi tape around the outer edges. I got my shield, I got my verse, and I've got yellow pages. All right, guys, thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. If this is something that interests you, please feel free to join in it at any time. This is a year-long series. All the information will be in the description box below. As always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.